are pleased to be joined now by members of the Texas A&M Kingsville Javelinas women's basketball program. In the center of our podium, we have the head coach, Michael Madrid. On the far side is Shelby Ray. Shelby is a junior forward from Lexington, Texas. On the near side, Abby Bala. Abby is a senior guard from Katy, Texas. And Coach, we'll start off March in tournament basketball. You never know what to expect, and your team came through with a big one to start the proceedings.
They sure did. We have a sign that hangs in our locker room that reads, "We play for March," and that's one of the things that we talk about all the time, is we want to be one of the teams that's playing in March. But just a tremendous game, just a tremendous effort by our team. I thought that we defended extremely well for the most part all game long. We lost a few of their players at times, but they're so good and they're so hard to guard, and their players are pretty much positionless. But Shelby had a tremendous game shooting the basketball. Abby had a tremendous game shooting the basketball. I thought, Jordan came off the bench and hit 2 clutch threes, and then I thought Janessa kind of put the dagger in. But just an overall solid effort. We have 17 assists on 23 field goals. That speaks volumes about our team and the things that we do. And so just excited to continue to survive and move on to the next one.
We'll keep it with you. You mentioned offense. You shoot 47% for most of the game. The majority, you shot over 50%. That's and in a building that you're not familiar with.
Absolutely. We do a solid job as a staff recruiting really good shooters. We build their confidence levels. We talk to them all the time about, hey, every time it leaves your hand, it's going in, own your shot. And I thought today we shot it extremely well. But, we've shot it pretty well all year long. I think we've been in the top 3 or 4 in the conference in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. So just a testament to our players and the work that they put in, and just excited for them to have a lot of success.
One more question for you before we go to our student athletes. We've talked offense, but UT-Tyler's a team that can really light it up outside. You hold them to 35% from the floor, and you out-rebound them.
Yeah, it's one of the things we talked about defensively. We played them pretty tight both games, throughout the year, and had some slippage there, I guess, with possessions that allowed them to get leads. But I thought today we just stayed the course. We knew they were going to knock down shots. You're not going to hold a good team like that to low percentages, and the ball just sort of bounced our way, but we'll take it.
Abby, we'll go to you next. 15 points, 5 assists. Let's go back to the start of the game. Javelinas fall behind 9-2, and then you outscore them, I believe, 10-2 after that, and never relinquish the lead. Talk a little bit about there was a timeout called in there, and then maybe don't tell us exactly what was spoken in the team huddle, but what the mindset was coming out of that timeout.
I think coming out of that timeout, it was just intensity. We had to pick it up on both ends of the floor. It starts on defense. So if we start by getting a stop, that energy will carry on to offense, and we were just able to knock down shots.
We'll keep it with you. 15 points. I mentioned the 5 assists. Coach mentioned the 17 assists on 23. I mean, you only had 6 what amount to fast break points there. You had the bulk of the assists. Talk a little bit about distribution and you're scoring, but you're also giving it up.
I think it comes with I have teammates that can knock down shots. If I give them the ball, I trust in them, and I have faith that they're going to knock it down. So as much as I get the stat for assists, they're the ones that knock down the shot.
Shelby, we'll go with you now. A double-double for the Lone Star Conference postseason championship. 15 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block shot. Make sure Coach buys you dessert tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked offense. You knocked down 6 of 11 field goals, including 3 threes. You've got an inside-outside game going. Talk a little bit about that today.
I think it's just Coach speaks a lot about confidence, and, I know all my teammates have confidence in me and shoot knock-down shots, and at the end of the day, that's just what I got to do. I'm just going to knock them down.
And you can make shots, but if the other team's getting offensive boards, that doesn't help. You get 10 rebounds, and the Javelinas out-rebound UT-Tyler by 6. Talk a little bit about, and of your 10, all 10 on the defensive end.
Just got to go get a board. You got to put a body on somebody, go get a board. We let some offensive rebounds get in there, but we just got to go get some boards next game.
And Coach Madrid, this is just the first game in the process, but seeing the joy and emotion of your team when that final horn went off. A lot of times the game ends and it's like it's a relief, it's over. We won, time to move on. But your ladies were genuinely happy to have won that basketball game.
Yeah, what a game to start off the Lone Star Conference tournament this year. We certainly gave some people some excitement, but it's just a testament to these young ladies and the work that they put in all year long. This was one of our goals, was to get to the conference tournament, and we just want to stay as long as we can.
Coach, this is for any of you guys up there, but I know particularly you aren't always a fan of these stats, but that was your first Lone Star Conference tournament win since 16-17. How do you feel about that and, the way the program's moving right now?
I think it just says a lot about our program. I got here our first year and we went 4-20. I don't think a lot of people remember that, and we cleaned up a mess. And to get to this point where we're competitive and we're not just a check mark to other Lone Star Conference schools speaks volumes about the young ladies we recruit, our administration, and the things that they do for us. So just excited about this program moving forward, and we'll continue to compete every day.
Abby, one for you. That game could have been your last ever playing basketball at the collegiate level. How do you feel going into games? How do you mentally approach that game and then each of the ones you'll have left, knowing it could be the last?
Just like you said, I go into it knowing that it could be my last. So I go in, giving it everything I have and leave nothing on the floor, because when the buzzer goes off, I want to be proud of what I left, regardless if we win or lose. But obviously, I want to win.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the first step, and we look forward to a strong game Saturday.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.